Hey guys, how's it going? Well, if you didn't already know, we have a major lawsuit going on right now with Apple versus Epic Games, and that's whole being a big debacle. But this year is just a year of lawsuits. So now TikTok is suing the US government over, kind of fair use kind of stuff. And I got an article I'm going to read to you guys about this whole thing because I can't explain it as much as these articles can. TikTok, the video sharing application owned by China-based ByteDance, filed a lawsuit Monday against the U.S. government challenging the Trump administration's efforts to ban the company's American operations. In a blog post, TikTok argued that the ban prevents the company from due process. As guaranteed by the Fifth Amendment, TikTok added that President Donald Trump's executive order made earlier this month under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act ignored the company's effort to prove it doesn't share data with the Chinese government and isn't a national security threat. We do not take suing the government lightly. However, we feel we have no choice but to take action to protect our rights and rights of our community and employees, TikTok said. With the executive order threatening to bring a ban on our U.S. operations, eliminating the creation of 10,000 American jobs, and irreparably harming the millions of Americans who turn on this app for entertainment connection, legitimate livelihoods that are vital, especially during the pandemic, we simply have no choice. The White House and Department of Justice declined to comment on the lawsuit. Now, I see the point that they're trying to get at here is because, there are a lot of people who use TikTok as a job. Like a lot of YouTubers use YouTube as a job, and hopefully I want to become a YouTuber who uses this as a job because I just want to do it. But I do get what they're coming at, and they should be protecting their rights and whatever. But if this is also a risk of national security, because I'm pretty sure the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, I'm fairly certain that somebody's at TikTok is probably doing something, because there's no way the CCP is not going to try and do something to get U.S. information out of TikTok. But we all know that the U.S. also, takes our information and looks at our information. Like, everyone knows it, and honestly, nobody really cares about it because who the freak cares? But when you got, a regime like the CCP going around, I'm fairly certain that they're probably enforcing something that they're not allowed to talk about and they don't want to talk about it. But again, I do see where they're coming from because a lot of people use TikTok as a job, but it's still a national security risk, and there's always going to be that risk of somebody's information might be, getting out there and getting stolen or whatever to use for the CCP to use against, the U.S. somehow. The executive order seeks to ban TikTok reportedly because of the speculative possibility that the application could be manipulated by the Chinese government, TikTok said in its lawsuit. But as the U.S. government is well aware, plaintiffs have taken extraordinary measures to protect the privacy and security of TikTok's U.S. user data, including by having TikTok store such data outside of China, in the United States and Singapore, and by erecting software barriers that help ensure that TikTok stores its U.S. user data separately from the user data of other ByteDance products. TikTok also argued that the executive order is a misuse of the International Emergency Powers Act, which is claimed was used last year by the Trump administration to address asserted U.S. national security concerns about certain telecommunication companies' ability to abuse access to information and communications technology and services. TikTok noted it's not a telecommunications provider and does not provide the type of technology and services contemplated by the 2019 executive order. Various presidential administrations have used the act for a range of issues, including terrorism and human rights violations. Trump argued in his August 6 executive order that the spread of in the United States mobile applications developed and owned by companies in the People's Republic of China continues to threaten the national security, foreign policy, and economy of the United States. TikTok did argue that U.S. information is kept in the U.S. and in Singapore, but that doesn't mean that necessarily that they can't just, sell that to, China for, a specific price. They just kind of hand over some information, like a hard drive or whatever. But this whole thing is gone really big. It was all a big meme, and now it's actually turning into something that could really change kind of like the future of TikTok and a bunch of trust issues with the Chinese government. And I do understand why Trump is actually, making this a big deal about China and stuff. And it's because, China and, the U.S. don't have a really big history of getting along. There was the Korean War when we kind of fought the Chinese off from, invading, South Korea with the North... What am I saying again? The North Koreans or something. But or that was Vietnam, but whatever. But I do understand why he's doing it, because being, China being like a communist-run country, there's always going to be a little mistrust there because, the U.S. doesn't really have a big, hugging and holding hands with communism because of how, capitalist and democratic we are as a nation. And I doubt that the Chinese government isn't at least trying to get, U.S. information because, someone's always going to be trying to get information out of another country, even though, because, different political views and whatever. But I'm fairly certain that China is trying to get our information because I remember earlier in the year when there was an article that came out when a guy reverse engineered the TikTok app and it actually kind of exposed it as a spyware kind of app. Now, the only reason I got TikTok on my phone is because I use it for, YouTube and stuff. If I wanted, like, make one of those TikTok videos like I did, like a week ago, I'll just, use that because it's much easier than having to go on YouTube and get, TikTok videos off YouTube and whatnot. But I really don't know how this lawsuit is going to, turn out because if, the U.S. kind of just wins the suit, then it's like, I guess TikTok is just going to be banned then right on the spot because, or maybe they won't be banned, maybe they will be banned, or maybe they'll be like asked to, join an American company and stuff. Who knows? But if, TikTok wins the case, then I probably think that, they'll just win the case and they'll just keep staying in the U.S. for as long as it takes until, TikTok is, replaced by something else, kind of like Vine was replaced by Musical.ly and then Live.me, and now it's all the way back to TikTok. And then it'll soon be probably, replaced by some other app that has, basically the same exact features, but, it's just newer and people just want to go to that one. And of course, I'm expecting soon there's going to be a large outcry, kind of like, oh no, free TikTok, from like freaking 40-year-old neckbeards who just want to watch little girls on the internet dance. And all TikTok users who, just have them videos of them fucking dancing to fucking songs that nobody really cares about, or they're just ruining a song that people really like. Man, I could probably take a video of my dog shitting and posting it on YouTube, and it'll probably get better content reviews than fucking stuff on TikTok. But we never really know how this case is gonna go and who might win or lose. But I think that'll be it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you like, you can go down and like and subscribe if you really want to. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Austin Big Papa Warner and Mr. Austin15. Follow me on Twitter at Austin Warner, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.